Hey, Dan Fitzpatrick here at StockMarketMentor.com. This shouldn't take long. Market's kind of sucky. It's a term I just made up. So I'm just going to feature and focus on one stock here, and that's Crocs. Here's why. I'm seeing a lot of patterns that look just like that, and that's kind of a good tell for the broader market. But let's just focus on Crocs. So this right here, this breakdown of like 143, 144, we'll call it down here, of the 50-day moving average, that was an important that was an important event. And here's why. Because the stock's been holding, right? And so then it breaks down. Okay, fine. Volume was a little lighter than average, which is almost kind of a bullish sign. But then when the stock started to try to regain the 50 and kind of continue to move up here, it wasn't able to do that. The rally also occurred on even weaker volume. So this last rally, over the last couple days, if you want to call it that, it's just prices that close higher than the prior days. I wouldn't really call this a rally. Occurred on very light volume as well. But now today we're seeing selling pressure, and a lot of it. Right at the 20-day moving average of volume, which, by the way, was sucked up by this big volume bar here. Watch what happens if I just reduce it. Okay, so now 15 days, we kind of take out these big volume spikes here, and suddenly now we're looking at much heavier than average volume. So the point is, on a very short-term basis, we're having more distribution than accumulation by far, not to mention the fact that this stock has run, it's up over 160%. In a year, and so this is truly the time that you're going to see institutions taking profits. As this stock trades down here below the 50, that's a bearish signal. This move today on Friday confirms what we saw here, which was a test of the 50-day moving average and then a failure. So I'm looking at this, and this is actually a pretty good short setup. Now, by the time you're getting this, you're not going to be shorting it today, and I wouldn't recommend shorting it today. Instead, I would recommend watching this. If this stock rallies back up to around 140, the closer to the 50-day moving average, the better. If it rallies up to 140, that's when you short the stock, and then you keep a buy stop just a little bit above the 50-day moving average. That way, you're only losing money if you're wrong, and you're only wrong if the stock actually regains the 50-day moving average. So anyway, that's what I do. Members, I've got an extra long weekend update strategy session for you because of the current market environment, and I'm teaching you a couple things about tops and selling and all that stuff, so don't forget to check that out.